Good afternoon. How y'all doing, South Florida? How's everybody doing? How the country doing? How the world doing? This is Mr. O right here once again, and I'm back to you. All right, got it, people. We got it. We got it. But we're back. I'm back once again and all that. And I was busy like up early this morning doing some research and everything, going through stuff, and my good friend. First of all, let me thank Taurine Rain for bringing this to my attention too. After seeing his video on it, and I said, let me go dwell on that and see what's going on. Um, you know, which is concerning Nate Parker. Nate Parker, in case anybody know, that he's the one he's going to be who directed and bring out the movie Birth of a Nation, which he directed and starred in it. Which is about with Nat Turner. And it's supposed to be coming out in October. So I'm just gonna read this article to you pertaining to it, and from the day, and I'm gonna get back with my commentary. This comes from the Daily News. Birth of a Nation star Nate Parker opens up on rape acquittal. Nate Parker's work in Birth of a Nation quickly generated Oscar buzz this year, and raised questions of an old college rape trial against him. The actor and director, who was acquitted, has now opened up on the growing controversy surrounding the rape charges he faced as a student and wrestling athlete at Penn State University back in 1999. 17 years ago, I experienced a very painful moment in my life, he recalled to Variety magazine in the story published on Friday. Parker and fellow student John McGaney Celestin, who co-wrote Birth of a Nation, were accused by a female college freshman of raping her after she passed out in their apartment following a night of heavy drinking, according to court documents obtained by the magazine. Now, I'm gonna just stop right there. Now, see, this is probably one of those closet sluts and all that, and I could guarantee you, right for a minute, that it happens to be that. I bet you that girl, this female, happens to be it's a white one. But I digress. Let's continue. It resulted in it being litigated. I was cleared of it. That's that. 17 years later, I'm a filmmaker. I have a family. I have 5 beautiful daughters. I have a lovely wife, he says. I get it. The reality is, he said, pausing, I can't relive 17 years ago. All I can do is be the best man I can be now. The 36-year-old declined to get into the specifics of the case, but said he is open to the scrutiny and stressed that he has never hidden from his past. Records showed the woman dropped out of the university and attempted to commit suicide. It was very painful for everyone who went through it. What I learned through 17 years of growth and having children and having a wife and building a family is that we have to fight for what's right. We have to lead in love. He continued. The 17-year-old case resurfaced after Parker co-wrote, produced, and directed the independent drama about the failed 1831 rebellion led by Virginia slave Nat Turner. The film, released in late January amid the racial tensions plaguing the Academy Awards, was praised by viewers as he earned several awards, including the Grand Jury Prize at the Sundance Film Festival back in January. Now, see, Parker was acquitted in 2001, while Celestin, he was sentenced to 6 months in prison. Yeah, they had to do that because, see, somebody had to be the fall guy, But let's continue. During the trial, both admitted to having sex with the unidentified woman, but it was consensual. Okay, if it was consensual, that means it wasn't rape. The woman said she was too intoxicated to consent and alleged, the key word here, alleged the men harassed her after the trial. Now, Parker also claimed the two had engaged in consensual sexual relations before the accusations. An appeal by Celestin in 2005 led to his charges being dismissed after his accuser refused to testify again. She later sued the university and she received a $500,000 settlement, according to the magazine. Foxlight Studios said it was aware of the incident and that occurred while Nate Parker was at Penn State. Now, we also know that he was found innocent and cleared all the charges, they said in a statement to the magazine. We stand behind Nate and are proud to help bring this important and powerful story to the screen. Okay, that's just that right there. You know, what I'm gonna get to is gonna be like this. Um, it's just so ironic that here is once again the lamestream media wants to bring this article up about Nate Parker's past. I'm telling you, this is going the same way that it was with Bill Cosby. It's the same exact way, you know, because they're trying to basically they trying to stop this brother from going ahead and delivering this movie out. And besides, with all the like the heightened racial tensions that's going on in this country, it's going on right now with race soldiers dressed as law enforcement officers and everything. Dressed as law enforcement officers, going ahead, gunning down, killing unarmed black men, women, and children with impunity. And plus also the buying to the stereotype, not only through the mainstream media, but through entertainment, through sports, and all that. And now the recent attacks on our most prized and natural resource, which happens to be the black woman. And all that. Now to my Moorish brothers and sisters, now you know where I'm going at with this. You know, I only use the term black as a form of communication for the other masses, so that way they can get an idea. You know, they understand what I'm talking about, and I know what they're talking about. Because the reason I say it correlates a lot with Bill Cosby's situation, because think about it. Bill Cosby decided that he wanted to come back and he was going not just buy NBC, but bring back a show, putting us in a positive light. You know, those folks, so-called folks, decide like, oh, we got to stop them in the tracks. And then all of a sudden, the first time he did it, they killed the son. They killed Enos back in 1997. Then now all of a sudden, with Cosby, now it's coming out with 30 or 40-something white women coming out accusing, saying Bill Cosby raped them from something from 20, 30, 40, from 50 years ago, which is basic bullshit. And I'm going to call bullshit on this, because right now my bullshit meter is at an all-time high. It's because of the fact of the matter, the fear of the movie and the story about Nat Turner. Now, if you know about Nat Turner was the preacher and slave who lived in Virginia back in the 1800s, particularly 1831, and led the slave revolt across country. You know, basically knocking off, fading the oppressors and fading white slavers and everything. That's what that was. And see, a movie like that need to come out. But now here it is. They want to try to bring this up, saying that this so-called woman, this unidentified woman, and they're always saying unidentified, accuse him and Celestine of raping and all that. But it was consensual sex. The documents have already proven that. Now, why in the world would it be consensual? Would it be rape when it was consensual? I guarantee you that this woman who's probably accusing them of that, I guarantee you, because it sounds like that's a white girl. Straight up. That's a white girl. And after all, this was at Penn State University, short for Pennsylvania State. Okay, so he had to be there on a scholarship or whatever. But, nonetheless, though, because the movie is going to debut in the theaters in October. I don't know the date. And it's getting all the major accolades. But see, it just ain't coming like from mainstream media. Nate Parker had come a lot of scrutiny too, because, even from our own people who started to trip on him and stuff, because, he's married because his wife happened to be white. He married to a white woman. I seen that junk and I said, okay, so what's wrong with that? I even commented on it. I said, what's even wrong with that? I mean, him, who his spouse is, ain't got nothing to do with what he's trying to do to make something to uplift our people. And if a movie about Nat Turner can do that, just like y'all went to, like Django Unchained, which I went to go see that. I ain't gonna lie, that movie did set you kind of free. But you know, it's ironic because a lot of our people, and a few so-called black celebrities, even said they don't want no more slave movies. Ice Cube's son, O'Shea Jackson Jr., was cooning about that. And what he know about oppression and know about the struggle? Shit, you 25 years old. You can't, I'm saying like that. When you were born, shit, your daddy was already in money. So he don't really know nothing about that. So, but, you know, I don't want to get too far off topic and all that. But the point of the matter is, you know, Nate Parker need to do this because this is the perfect time for it to go and do it right. And when that movie come out, Birth of the Nation, I suggest all my people, when it drop in October, go see that movie and let's go support Nate Parker. Yeah, y'all went last year. Y'all ran down there to go see Straight Outta Compton, which basically, which story about NWA. But at the same time, y'all did more harm than good by going ahead and buying into the perpetual stereotype, thinking that's how black men are supposed to act. That's how they're supposed to do, and that's not even true. Because in case you idiots haven't failed notice that the hidden hand, which is mostly like by the Rothschilds or anybody or the Rockefellers and all them, they created the hidden hand within the music industry. They created a group like NWA to go ahead and combat the conscious rap movement, which was spearheaded by Public Enemy, KRS-One, Africa, Bambaataa, the Soul Sonic Force, and all those guys. And now what the lamestream media is trying to do, they trying to discredit this brother and trying to do him the same way he getting the Bill Cosby treatment. You know, and it's bad enough a few of our people is throwing this brother under the bus because he's married to a white chick. I said, like, look, he also starred in the movie by Red Wing, which was the story of the Tuskegee Airmen. I mean, not Red Wing, I'm sorry, Red Tails. You know, which was also Cuba Gooding Jr., Terrence Howard, Bryan Cranston, all of them was in there too. So, as well as Neo. But yeah, he's getting the Bill Cosby treatment on top of that. But the thing about with Nate Parker, I'm liking what I'm saying, is that he's not running away from it. He's not running away from it. That's the thing about it.
When they really out there living.
Yeah, he ain't running away from it. That's the thing. You know, it's just kind of ironic because, like, let me ask White America something. Let me ask the so-called dominant society or something. What in the world is y'all afraid about Birth of a Nation? And when I say Birth of a Nation, I'm not talking about that 1920-something film with the Ku Klux Klan come riding into town like the goddamn cavalry to save a white woman from what y'all perceive us as being a savage. Nah, it's very cleverly designed, very clever title, Birth of a Nation. This is the true birth of a nation. You know, Nat Turner rising up, leading a slavery revolt, rising up against their oppressors, who basically were brutally beating them, raping the women, raping the children, lynched, hung, killed with impunity. And see, people tend to forget. They don't want to relive those horrors. But guess what? That's a part of American history because this country was built on the back of blacks. Okay, who was always indigenous here. Don't believe the hype, do not fall for the story talking about all us came over here on slave ships on Africa. No, we was always indigenous here in the Americas, North, Central, and South America. And it's being proven every day, it's being documented every day from the Olmec heads that were found down in Mexico to the mounds up in Tennessee, which were the original pyramids, before the ones over in Giza and Egypt. See, the white supremacists is always going to try to do anything and everything to try to go ahead and discredit us, to try to whitewash our history and get rid of it, and so forth, and anything like that. They try to do it through entertainment. They're trying to do it through sports. But you got to understand when it comes to our culture, which is way more powerful and way more richer and way more diverse, you can't really kill it. Because the reason why, because see, you guys don't have a history of your own. You're too busy around here pillage, plunder, rob, steal, kill, and murder for other people's cultures and everything. And to the ones that want to try to get their quote unquote honorary white card, you best better beware because it's only a matter of time before they put a foot up in your ass too. Now I'm not saying this is not to all white people. You know, to white people that know they're not like this, and they don't have that mindset, I'm not talking to you. Okay? You're excluded from this conversation. The ones, the white supremacists who like to get online and like to troll black accounts, like to troll me, they like to troll Irvin Griffin, they like to troll Mr. Superboy 223, the Advice Show, Jay Miller Speaks, Taurine Rain, Kimberly Frazier, Ray Rivera, you know, a lot of others. So, you know, this is like this. I can't, you know, it's going it's going to get ugly. But you know, but I recommend when it drops, just go ahead and get it. And when it drops, everybody need to go down there and go see the movie and support that. That's how we do it. You know, this brother being attacked like that, they don't want to see this movie come to the theaters, but it's coming anyway. But they also don't want to see it make no money. Let's get our dollars together and go down there and spend that and go ahead and support this. That's what I'm saying. No doubt he getting the Bill Cosby treatment, you know, because this female person, because look, she's already got a settlement. She's $17,000 richer. But now they want to get out there and bring that story up. It's no different than it is when the police kill an unarmed black person and all that, and they want to claim it. The media claim to be justified, and then the first thing they want to do, they they stereotype and drag the victim name to the mud, like, oh, well, look at the criminal record he got, blah, 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 and use mouthpieces like Donna Lemon, Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, and the other racist Klan cocksucker, Tommy Lauren. You know, she still can't get over Beyonce. But then again, shit, bitch don't look nowhere near close to that woman. But that's a whole lot of things that's been like going on, and that's the one thing that basically brought my attention. Now I know a lot of these white supremacists, these keyboard Klansmen, and who trolls all the time, troll this account. I really don't like it, and I don't care. I really don't care what the hell you got to say, because see, you got so much crap in y'all ears, y'all don't even understand what the fuck going on and don't even care. Your time is up. Because I'm saying like that, y'all being faded on the daily. So y'all going for y'all last hurrah. You know, you probably also trolled Tariq Nasheed too. Probably trolled Professor Black Truth, Jason Black, Black Authority. You know, this is why situations like this, why black media is so important. Black dollars are so important. Support black businesses is so important. And see, like this, for some of the black people too who tripping on Nate Parker because he's married to a white woman, but he's bringing out this historic piece and everything, and kick rock somewhere, man, for real. Because y'all sound petty. Y'all about as worse as the white counterparts. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave that here for now, and that's all basically I wanted to get my rant up out of the way. First of all, let me thank Taurine Rain for bringing this here to my attention and all that, because I felt this was important, and also to Kimberly Frazier and to Superboy 223, Phil and the Advice Show, Irv Griffin, Mr. Griffin, Ray Rivera. Check out her channel too. If you want to check out my channel, I'm also on YouTube under not my podcast name, under my regular name, as Mr. Griffin had introduced it. You go back on his channel, you'll find it right there. And to all the Twitters, pretty soon I'm going to be spreading across on Twitter too as well. So that's also in the works. Twitter and Skype. So y'all can go ahead and y'all can chime in. This your main man. This your dude. This the guy, Mr. O, your humble servant. I'm out. We'll see y'all on the next rebound. Peace out.